reading the Parsha, how Rivka Imenu, who initially was an Akora, she was barren, she finally conceives, and she's pregnant, and during the pregnancy she has tremendous pain. She feels rumbling in her womb, agitation, something's going on, she doesn't know what it is. Vatelech lidrush es Hashem. She went to seek out Hashem. So Rashi cites, what's Hashem? She went to Shem. Shem, the son of Noach, who was a Navi. He should give her a reading of what exactly is going on. So he told her, Yom Hashem lo, shnei goyim bevidnech, shnei lu'umim mayach yiparedu. The two entities which are the antithesis of one another. And what's going on, there's a battle between two worlds. The world of Kedusha and the world of impurity. This is Yaakov and Esav. And that's why there's such a fierce battle within our innards. This is the basis for the agitation. The question is, why don't you go to Avraham Avinu? Avraham Avinu was a Navi, to seek out some clarity of what's going on. She should have gone to Yitzchak, her husband. Yitzchak Avinu was a Navi. Why did she go to Shem? So evidently she didn't go to Avram. She asked Avram, what's going on? Now what does a Navi know? A Navi only knows what HaKadosh Baruch Hu communicates to him. Avram says, I don't know. Goes to Yitzchak, although he's a Navi, doesn't know. Goes to Shem, Shem gives her the reading. Now, if HaKadosh Baruch Hu communicated this to Shem, why did he communicate this to Avraham Avinu? The answer is very simple. Avraham Avinu passed away 5 years before his time. He was meant to live 180 years. He died 5 years before his time because HaKadosh Baruch Hu said to him he's going to pass away b'seva tova, a good old age. If Esav would choose to become evil in his lifetime, this would be contradictory to the promise of seva tova. So therefore, this information had to be concealed from Avraham Avinu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu could not communicate this to Avraham. What about Yitzchak? Yitzchak, ultimately the whole story of Yaakov and Esav, where Esav sells the birthright, the Bechorah, and later Yaakov takes the birthright, the whole concept of Esav Sonei Yaakov, the battle till the end of time, the good force, the pure and the negative forces, the battle between Yaakov and Esav. That was part of creation, that this has to exist. As it says, the Alkut at the beginning of Bereshis, Vayerev, Vayivoka, Vayerev, Ze Edom, Boke Ze Yaakov. This is the battle. Nighttime, that's Edom. Confusion, questions, clarity, Yaakov Tam Yoshev Holim, Ishtam Yoshev Holim, Torah Or. Despite the darkness, we're able to illuminate the darkness through Torah. Yitzchak, again, could not receive this information because, again, he has to attempt to give the brachos to Esav. Yaakov comes, takes the brachos. So therefore, the only way we're able to communicate this to Rivka is only through Shem. That's Vatelech Lidrus es Hashem. People ask a question. If Rivka knew this, why didn't she share this with Yitzchak? She kept it from him. All the years he was deceived. He thought Esav was a tzaddik, although he was not Yaakovinu, but he was a tzaddik. He asked him all kinds of questions. How do you tithe salt or straw, whatever it was, which indicated, but all that was to deceive his father. Esav's level of deception was such a level that unless you had a direct reading from Hashem, it was impossible to detect this. That's the level of deception he had. He's referred to as Ramai. The Medrash tells us he's alluded to the Gozel, Shegozel das Abrios. He's the ultimate deceptor. That's who Esav is. A Navi who receives a Nevuah, prophecy, and unless it's indicated in the prophecy to share with others, you're not permitted to share it. Rivka was not permitted to share it with Yitzchak under any circumstance. Therefore, Yitzchak was unaware what was going on. Now it's interesting. So why did Rivka have to know? Could have said whatever it is. Shnei goyim bevidnech. Why is that? Because ultimately, later we find that when Esav was about to receive the bracha from Yitzchak, Rivka summons Yaakov and says, you must go immediately. How did she know? She knew, so it says over there, Rashi cites Chazal, through Ruach HaKodesh, she knew that Yitzchak wasn't given the bracha. But how did she know that Esav wasn't worthy of the bracha? So she had to know that he was a Rasha. So that only came through this communication now, when she was pregnant, that Shnei Goyim Bevitnech, that the only way we're able to dominate, to deal with, and battle the Esav is only through Torah. Hakol Kol Yaakov Yadayim the Esav. It's if Kol's Kol Yaakov Chazal tell us, then the Yadayim Edom the Esav. If Chas v'Sholom, the voice is not the voice of Yaakov, then the Yadayim the Esav. Therefore, Rivka now had to be told what was happening. So later, when Esav was about to receive the brachos, Yaakov was instructed he must go immediately and take what's rightfully his. Kaddish.